Yo. I'm freaking stuffed with this physical world. I've had enough with this physical world. I've had enough with the lights. I've had enough with the sounds. I've had enough with the vibes. I've had enough of it. Enough of it. I've been stuffed with it. It's been forced fed down my throat. It's been learned, and they're forcing me to take a note. I hope that you write down all of my best quotes from this channel, because there's a few of them in there, and I'm just waiting for them to come out again. I'm just waiting for me to say something again, for the mind to come up with some sort of thought that brings me to a happy place. Oh jeez. I almost forgot how to use my brakes. But really, this physical world is just everything that it does. It's just trying to stuff your face. Phil, you are a cup that the rest of the world is trying to fill you up and weigh you down. Oh, that is the fallacy. The fallacy is that you are the vessel that's being filled with thoughts, ideas, fantasies, entertainment, media, whatever. You are what's filling it up. What if one day you just realized that you weren't everybody, you weren't this, you were everything outside of this, and you weren't even this. But then you get to thinking and you realize even more that this isn't outside of that. This isn't outside of that. Nothing's outside of anything. Nothing's inside. Nothing's outside. Nothing's everywhere. Cat, plane, moon, tree. I don't even have to say anything. Everything is just beautiful art. What is that? Is that another weird thing? Another weird thing that you believe? That experience needs to be experienced to be experienced. You're the one that's experiencing. You're the one that's experiencing experience. Are you? Are you the one that's experiencing experience? So, lately, this is going to become a diary entry. That I don't want to write, because now we have the power to capture light, and it's been beginning to fade. It's becoming the night. I'm beginning to. When I speak, you hear it clearly. How nearly ridiculous I am. How you are not getting into any place. You're not getting to any car. Because you can't learn. What? Can't learn. So lately I've been feeling very. How do I want my experience? How do you want to define it? I'm just trying to revise and rewrite it. But it's happening. No, see. No, see. No, see, it's happening again. Lately I've been feeling that it's really no different than I've ever been feeling. Really no different than I've ever been feeling. It's just building on itself. I'm in the past right now. See, why do I bring the conversation into those sort of areas? Why do I bring the conversation into those sort of areas? Dog. Why don't I bring it into other areas? Such as, I'm in the past right now. But I'm also in the future. Because there's no separation between any of those. It's just the documentation of a monkey being, a space monkey being, doing its space monkey things. But how are you going to function when there's so much around that wants your attention? The future wants my attention, and it's calling me, pulling me, telling me to come closer to it. Oh, jeez. I knocked over that bike. Guess I'll pick it up. That bike. Cause and effect. That's cause and effect at play. But I'm paying attention to the realm of the mind. Just observing it. But don't mistake observing it and judging it. Because that's mostly what you're doing. You're judging it. But, you know, sometimes there's a reason for the judgment. There's a reason you're judging it. Because it doesn't really fit in with your current paradigm, your current predicament, whatever it is that you are currently going through, what you're currently believing, what you're currently striving for. What are you currently striving for? What do you want to create? What do you want to create when you have vast, endless capabilities of creation? Here's what I want to do. Here's what I want to create. And I'm doing it. I'm doing it right now. I'm just talking. I'm just talking. I want to create peace and endless love. That right there is powerful. Peace and endless love. Those words, peace, that word love, those words have grown so much because there's so many forces. Yeah, here, I'll say it. I'll stop with the nonsense and I'll say it. I'll say what's going on. There are archonic demonic beings, okay, that are forcing the agenda of love and peace upon humanity. But you know what? You know what else? You know what else? There's also archonic demonic beings forcing the resistance to that love and that peace. It's all a war. It's all an infinite war of concepts. And all the concepts from all the different places, all the different angles are begging for your attention. And I like to look at it as above and below, as above so below, because uh, it's coming together now. Whatever is happening in your life right at this moment is the exact same thing that's happening at all levels of all of existence of the entire universe. Okay? So what's going on in my life? I have a bunch of art projects. A bunch of art projects I'm working on. I have an entire empire. I have an entire world. A world I am creating. A universe. I didn't know I signed up for this. I did not know that I signed up to be a god of creating universes. It just happened. It just happened and I went with it. I went with it. But, you know, I gotta go with it. It's my mission. It's my mission to bring this into fruition, into this dimension. I am itching. I am itching to do it. I'm itching to do it. I see right through it. You just gotta put yourself in the right place, in the right time, in the right moment. You gotta sit. This is why artists, a lot of artists, they sit at desks and and they're really focused. Like they have like one piece of art, right, that they're working on, and so they can just focus on that, and then the rest will happen. You know, you just need a place to sit and a place to just like you just need a medium. You just need a medium, and then the universe will speak through you. Whether that be peace and endless love that's speaking through you, or, you know, chaos. But guess what? Peace and endless love, I said it was an entity, I said it was a powerful entity that's trying to control us. But you know what? It's that powerful for a reason. Because it feels good. Of course it's a concept, peace, love. It doesn't really exist. Like any of these concepts, none of these concepts exist. But we're looking at them here as concepts. And as concepts, I would like to say that peace and love they're cool. They're what we're striving for. It's what every little aspect of every little microbe in your being is striving for. Or is it? Or is that just one little piece of the puzzle? When you are still striving for peace and endless love, what ends up happening? What ends up happening? You end up falling back, getting into the dark side. You know, you start thinking bad thoughts, you start having bad experiences. It's because of the concept of homeostasis, of balance. Everything in the universe is trying to maintain a balance. But at the same time, we know that we really... You were disconnected? Yeah, we were disconnected, but now we're connected. Through the cyber realm. Connected through the cyber realm. Whew. Yeah, where was I going with that? I think I was saying... Yeah. So, peace... Yeah. So, you feel bad, right? And that's because... Why is that? Why do you feel bad? You feel bad because you're trying to reach that state of balance. Supposedly. Supposedly that's what's going on. Oh yeah. But we know whenever we're in that bad state, we know, we got to get to that good state. We got to get to that good state of feeling love and peace and endless happiness. But then we fall down low. And we think we'll never get there. But then we get there, and we're there, and it's cool. And it's like, now that ever even happened. And we think we'll never be upset ever again. It's just the pendulum. It's just the pendulum swing. That's all that it is the pendulum swing. Both of them, it's polarities. The universe is working in polarities. And it's fun. It's fun. But we know that we want to maximize the potential of peace and love and endless possibilities. Maybe not endless possibilities. Maybe endless possibilities. I mean, endless possibilities are cool. But yeah, endless possibilities are cool. That's not really where I was wanting to go, but that's where the language train took me. That's where the thought train took me. The thought train took me to a place of endless possibilities. I guess is that because it's habitual? Because I'm always sitting out here talking about, oh, look at all the endless possibilities of infinity. We can create anything. We are gods that can create anything with the snap of our fingers, the touch of our pens. That stuff is empowering. Yeah, it's empowering. But just like the pendulum, like, it can be seen from any direction. It can be seen from any angle. Like, it's infinity, like, is infinite. Look at this dog. I'm glad to show you this dog. So yeah, what I'm getting to here is we get to an area where we're doing something, we're doing it over and over, and then we think, I don't want to be doing this, but we're still doing it. Whether that be a perception, whether that be a feeling, whether that be an action, a reaction. What is that telling you? That's the question. That's the question you gotta ask is, what is that telling you? What are those urges telling you? What are those feelings? What are those feelings telling you? We are too small-minded to look at our lives anymore, this blip of an existence, but what we do echoes in eternity. Wait, are we small? Are we small? Or are we infinite? I don't think we're small. I don't think we're small. I don't think we're small because we're just like, okay, so here's an analogy. An analogy would be, cover this eye. Eye covered. Now this eye is looking through. This eye is you. The eye that's open is you. And the other eye is me. But you can only see out this eye because you're you. You're your body. But then whenever we cover this eye, this is me. But both eyes are open at the same time. Both eyes are seeing the same thing. It's all the same thing. It's all the same thing. This is a wild turnabout. Months ago in my videos, I was talking about how everybody's seeing something different. Everybody's seeing something different. But now I'm saying we're all seeing the same thing. Because I do think that. I do think that both are happening. It's just difficult to explain how both are happening. how both are happening. But I've got a lot, but I keep being dragged back into the feelings of lack. No, what? No, there are no feelings of lack. It's just we're gonna get back into it. We're gonna get back into talking about the demons and the archonic forces. What is that? What is that? What what is this? There's like a giant orb. There's like a giant orb in my field. Right when I start talking about demons and archonic forces, it's like, what the? There's like a giant orb right here. Do you see that? Is that being captured on camera? It's like over my face. But it'll have like a direct effect, like just little bubbles of light will like appear, especially when I call out for them. But anyways, back to the story. We're fighting. We are on the side of love. We are on the side of peace. We are on the side of balance. Because love is balance. Love is balance. Love is balance. It's not balance though. It's integration and acceptance of the balance. But I'll be back later. Who knows if this did anything? Doesn't seem like it. Oh, yes, I had 2 more messages. The initial message was whenever you like experience something like way out there, wild, like you're stuck on that experience and you're like, oh man, I'm stuck on that experience. That experience is wild, like I can't believe this is happening, and then it just fades away. Like what was happening. Like you're like, whoa, and then you can't actually like you're too overblown by like amazement and excitement that you can't actually understand it, that you can't actually just experience it. You're too wrapped up in analyzing. And I think that's what we do often. That's the idea of, the what do you call it? Right brain. The right brain. It's always analyzing. So the right brain is always analyzing. Move just get a you've got both sides of the brain, okay? I'm not trying to rep any brain like deeper than another part of the brain. All the brains are cool, all the brains are the same. We can just oh wow, all the brains are the same. That reminds me of something my friend wrote on a drawing once. We were really tapped in and we were really just figuring things out, and she wrote all the brains are the same. Yeah. It's in my zine. That page is my zine. I don't know if she knows, but yeah, those memories will just appear. But yeah, my whole shtick though is like analyzation and like trying to talk about it because, you know, it works. But like simultaneously, you can experience it. And when you're experiencing it, you can talk about it even better. You can talk about it through experiencing it. You can experience it and talk about it. This is the art of talking about your experience, like as you're experiencing it. Just talking about your thoughts, talking about your feelings, talking about whatever. It's an art. It's a just it's deep. It's true expression because it's it here. I don't know why you're looking at my face. You could be looking at this art. Classic art. The classic art tour. I'm gonna have to hop on this one. Not yet. But I'm gonna hop on this one and graffiti on it. I'm probably gonna graffiti on all these at some point. Right brain is artistic. Bro. Well, you found a wooden sword and buried it? Right brain is artistic? The whole right and lefts have always been confusing, to be honest. That's a concept I'm not meant to. No, I'll figure it out. I was actually gonna like look into that more. But you know, it got a little bit of both on each side. I mean, it's not literal, like it's not literally on that side of your brain, so it doesn't really matter. It's just a way of like structuring it and trying to figure it out. Oh wait, it's like that for any sort of neurology, chemistry, science, um, language, any field. It's just a representation of trying to figure things out, like a map. Yeah, there's no literality. But then we get back into like explaining those type of things, and it's like it's holding you back. It's holding you back from the track you were going on to. But you were reminded of those things in order to continue on with whatever it is you were talking about. So you can, well, to continue on with who you are and like where the knowledge is and like how you're going to come up with whatever it is that you are trying to come up with or figure out. So, like, those sort of things are reminders of the knowledge that you have. No, yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, but it's fun. It's a fun. What else are we doing here besides playing with toys? That's what that is. That's what right brain and left brain is. It's toys. It's toys that we're playing with. Whew. Um, yeah, so the other one was something about like doing things that you don't want to do. You know, habitual something like habitual perceptions. I'm lost. I'm lost on it. I'm lost on it currently. Reminder. Um, um. Oh yeah. I think I was talking about some like demons. The like hate and love. They're demons. They're archonic forces that are trying to control us. But you know, you can realize that you're both of those forces. You're both of you're all the forces. You're all the energies. You're everything, and you can just flow. You can just flow through. You can just flow through and just see where it takes you next. All I was saying was that I think they teach that the left side is the analytical sort of side, and the right side is your artistic, creative side. I don't think so. I mean, maybe. But yeah, you found a sword at the river, buried it deep. Bruh. Bro, that's crazy. But hey, I'm gonna go. I'm back. I'm back later, probably.